For ACUsports.com, I'm Grant Boone. As we talk some Wildcat cross country with the season about to start, we've got the head coach, Drew Graham. We've got Diana Garcia Muñoz, and we've got Daniel Block. And we'll begin with our student athletes here. Daniel from Western Canada, really solid season last year. Tell us about your summer. I know you were back home at least for part of the time competing, right?
Yeah, I was home for 3 months in summer and got some good races in. I finished 6th at nationals in the 800 meter, so that was really nice just to make the final and run against some of the guys. There's Olympians and NCAA champions in there that I was racing against, so that was a lot of fun. And then I ended the year, I ran 147 at a elite meet on the West Coast, and that was awesome being able to end a season that way, running a PR like that, and just kind of getting my name out there for the future, you know, being able to get into some bigger races and stuff. It was a lot of fun.
And I've got to believe as the season starts that gives you some confidence as you get ready for this first race on Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. I'm feeling fit right now, really great. Cross country is quite a bit different than track, but I mean, I think it carries over pretty well, and I'm feeling really good, really excited to get the season underway.
You ran the 800 last year for the track team as well. Diana, let's talk to you for a second from Tempe, Arizona. There is a sense with Chloe Cisse, who was so terrific for ACU, now having moved on, you are one of the returners for Coach Graham. Tell me about the expectations you have for yourself and maybe the role you see for yourself on this team this year.
Well, I expect for myself to be able to, hopefully I can lead these girls. I'm trying to help keep a positive attitude among the girls. There was some negativity last year, but hopefully we can get past that.
Tell us about how you spent your summer, this summer, getting ready for this season.
Well, I started off really well. I was doing everything that Coach Graham was telling me, but I think I kind of lost myself in the last month. I wasn't sleeping very well, but I managed to get back, and I think I can get in better shape with Coach's training.
Good. All right, let's talk to the coach here. Drew, another season begins, and here we go. Your second season here at ACU, and maybe just some thoughts from you on your expectations for this year's team.
Yeah, so obviously this year I've actually brought in the recruits that I recruited, which is always nice, but we're very lucky to have recruits from last year like Diana, who I didn't recruit. And I feel very blessed that they were with us last year, and I'm very happy that they've returned. So we have a really strong team, especially on the women's side. We have a girl called Marina, who's a transfer from Spain. She's running with Diana in practice, and then one of our girls from last year, Ali Hackett, she's come back in really good shape. And we have Gabby Thompson and Isabella Gutierrez, which are two incoming freshmen that have showed up in really good shape, and then a few other freshmen and sophomores from last year who are really quite close to Diana, which is good to see a small pack time. In cross country, obviously the top 5 is what counts, not just your first runner. So last year we had Chloe quite a bit ahead of everyone else, but this year I think we're going to pack it up a lot better. And then on the guys' side, obviously we've got Dan coming back, a lot more experienced and a lot stronger than last year. We have a guy called Sterling Paul, who's a transfer from Wiley College, and he's from Trinidad. And then we have like 7 new guys and the sophomores from last year as well. So I think on the guys' side as well, it's going to be a much better pack time. And I feel like we've actually got a team this year, whereas last year it was just kind of a ragtag bunch and kind of winged it a little bit, but this year everything's going really well so far.
Tell me about the meet coming up this Saturday in Snyder and what you'd like to see accomplished.
Yeah, so it's going to be a pretty small meet. It's mainly junior college teams, but for us I wanted to start off small, and then obviously we're going to go on to the bigger meets as the season progresses. But for this race, I'd really like to see the women go out there and try and win. And then on the guys' side, we're going to be racing South Plains, who have a really good team. They actually beat us last year in a race, so we're going to try and just take it all the way to the line with those guys, test them, and see if we can, try and beat them, or at least give them a good battle.
Good. Well, it gets started on Saturday. ACU's cross-country season begins in Snyder. For Daniel Block and Diana Garcia Muñoz and the coach, Drew Graham. I'm Grant Boone for ACUSports.com.